So I want to understand in order to implement it. First of all, you isolate them. You put walls between them. Let's say there's 3 of them. It's not that I'm putting walls between them. I said it like that for you to understand. I simply show them how I relate to them, about their behavior. This is how I relate to them, that I don't want to be connected to them as a father to kids that behave like that. For me, they're not my kids in that situation. You want to be my kids? You need to be as brothers, as one body. So here's exactly my question. Only to the extent that you're connected. You're my sons. To the extent that you're separated, you are foreign to me. So why did you first go on making the separation greater? Hello, here's your breakfast, sir. Here's your breakfast, madam, and separate. What choice do I have? Okay, fine. I'm trying to understand the rationale. How does education start? This is how I understand. Do we start from isolating them? Isolate them because they're each in their evil inclination. And this is how we're born, it's clear. And I need them to, first of all, understand their nature, and that they need to connect properly above their nature. So you're putting them each into their own corner so that they'll come together, so that they'll understand that if they want to have a connection with me, they have to have a good connection between them. Their nature will not allow them to connect ever correctly. But the fact that they will have to be in connection with me, this will obligate them to be above their nature and to connect still between them in a good way. Doesn't it remind you something of ours? It's possible, but I'm not focused on that at the moment. I'm trying to understand what I need to do as a parent. So actually, if I understand, I'm creating with some understanding that from my perspective, my kids, they come to me as some kind of together. If they're together and they have good relations, from my point, those are my kids. If they're separate and they want to bug or kill the other brother, from my perspective, disconnection. That's what I'm doing. Now, the rationale behind it is that a child who feels disconnected naturally starts to look how to connect. He doesn't really want to be cut off. Even when he bugged his brother, he didn't really want to be disconnected. He wants to win something. So actually, it feels as if you took all the air out of the tires. I have no reason to fight, because you're not going to get any. He feels now that he has no support. So he starts to awaken the support in his brother, like 2 little puppies, that the mother deserted them. So I'm actually awakening them to a good connection, but in an indirect way. By the way, what you said now, it's interesting. I really met friends who their parents had a bad connection between us, and then what happened? The kids really connected well to protect one another. Yes, it's clear. This is what they do to protect themselves. So here we're creating a situation like that. And now at which stage? But they themselves are looking for the good connection between them. And that's it. That's what we're achieving. What else? Through suffering from above. We need to understand. We start understanding, and from lack of choice, we start understanding the right way. So who's educating who? Are we really educating them? No. By giving them this attitude from afar, and we always have to measure it properly, how we relate to them, by us always being in a situation that we don't allow them to get away from this condition. that the extent of the relation between them gives them the relation between us. Good, it's good. Bad is bad. And then it turns out that they reach what's called revealed. You want to be in contact with mommy and daddy? Great, but only if you have a good connection between you. And then they instinctively take the key out for a good mutual relationship between them.